Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Pleb. In today's story, the media is after Pierre Poilievre today, asking him what he meant by his question to Justin Trudeau when he asked Justin Trudeau, why did you leave your teaching job halfway through the school year at West Point Grey Academy? Pierre Poilievre responds, we're going to go over all the analysis, so buckle up. Let's start tonight's story. My friends, quickly, before starting today's video, Bill C-11 is here in Canada. What does that mean? It means Justin Trudeau controls the internet. He controls the YouTube algorithm now. And people like me, who tell stories that the mainstream media won't, are being censored. The best way to combat this censorship is please consider subscribing to my channel, put on post notifications so you see when my videos go out. Don't let Justin Trudeau censor what you see on YouTube. You control what you see. Subscribe to my channel. Let's start tonight's story. For those who missed my video last week, Pierre Poilievre dropped what was possibly the biggest bombshell I have ever seen on the floor of the House of Commons, where he asked Justin Trudeau, why did you leave your job halfway through the school year? Which is a perfectly reasonable question, right? Why would a teacher leave halfway through the school year? That's completely not normal. Well, for those who actually missed the clip, I'll give you guys a quick refresher here. This is Justin Trudeau and Pierre Poilievre back and forth in the most viral clip I've ever put out on Twitter.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I was a high school teacher before getting into politics, and I'm having a little trouble remembering what exactly the job that the Leader of the Opposition had before getting into politics.
Yes, and he left right in the middle of the semester, and I'm having trouble remembering why. Now, Mr. Speaker.
That is most likely the most savage clip I've ever seen on the floor of the House of Commons, by far. Not even close. Maybe you guys let me know in the comments if there's been a crazier, more savage comeback ever as the one I just showed you. And for those who said, oh, Pleb, it's old, I've seen it already, I could play this clip 1,000,000 times. That is how good it is. So either way, the media had questions for Pierre Poilievre today as to what he meant by his question to Justin Trudeau last week. Let's roll the clip of Pierre Poilievre and the media addressing this very issue.
In the House of Commons, where you reference his departure from a private school he used to teach at. As you may know, there was lots of rumors about his exit, including what seems to be a completely defamatory story that has no credibility. Why did you raise that in the House of Commons?
Well, it is just a fact, and this Prime Minister has a track record of not completing what he starts and bragging about what he hasn't done. And that has spilled over into his policy positions, whether it's his promises to complete, for example, a Trans Mountain pipeline gone $27 billion over budget, still not done. Claiming he's going to have an electrification economy, bragging about all these mines that he announces but don't actually get completed. Brags about his policy and promises on climate change, but they never actually meet their targets. So with this Prime Minister, there's a lot of bragging about things he plans to do without actually getting them done.
You referenced that story, though. You referenced that particular story, which is...
No, I mentioned the fact that he did depart.
You said that he departed.
Yes.
You couldn't remember why. So
that's right.
What did you mean by that?
Got exactly what I said.
What did you mean by that? About him, the reason why he left the school?
You have to ask him why he left the school.
Well, you referenced it.
Let me ask, why is the media asking Pierre why he left? Why is the media not asking the question to Justin Trudeau? Why did you leave the school halfway through the year? Why is the media not asking this question? Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyways, let's see more questions from the brainlit media here for Pierre Poilievre. Let's see how he handles the media.
On opioids.
But you know what? Also, Pierre, you should have said why, that Justin Trudeau doesn't complete things. You know exactly what it is. What is alleged, for the record. For those who are saying, oh, Pleb, the Buffalo Chronicle, it was a real article. No, that's not a real credible news source. And the story is all alleged. All right. We can't pretend like this is fact. It's not fact. Everything's alleged. But yeah, just the media is just too scared to ask the questions. They're too scared to ask the questions.
Moms on opioids. Mom Stop the Harm was here all last week. They sent you a request for a meeting. Your office acknowledged the request. You did not meet with them. Yeah. Why not?
I was actually meeting with a recovery center in Winnipeg, and the recovery approach is the one that we favor as Conservatives. We believe, if I could,
listen to an alternative viewpoint if you want to be Prime Minister?
We have heard all viewpoints, and we believe that all viewpoints matter. Our approach is to invest in recovery. We believe the evidence shows that providing Canadians with opioids when they're already addicted to drugs makes the problem worse. The opioids the government is funding include hydromorphone. Hydromorphone is an opioid that is stronger than heroin. It is highly addictive, and when it is put into the marketplace, it is often resold by addicts who find that it no longer gets them high. And then when it is resold, it goes to children who get addicted to it. And after a while, it no longer gets them high either. So they then take the drugs and sell them to other kids, and so on and so forth.
You know, take it for the Liberals to spend money to cure inflation. That's the Liberal way, right? They're that ridiculous. How about we give drugs to drug addicts to fix our drug problem and our overdoses? This is how the Liberals think. They are kooky. They're kooky crazy. They're absolutely nutty.
That is why our approach is to take the resources and put them into recovery, detox, and treatment.
Yes.
And in Winnipeg over the weekend, I had a chance to meet with an incredible recovery center where the Oak Center, where they bring addicts who are suffering from addiction in, give them residential care. Their plan is to build on-site accommodations for those addicts when they graduate from the program so they can stay nearby and be launched into a drug-free life. That is our common sense approach. We think it's the right way, and we'll keep working towards it.
You could simply vote against the budget rather than all these delay tactics. Why take...
Like, how do you argue against, like, rehabilitation centers over giving addicts drugs? Like, where's the logic with these Liberals? It blows my mind. It blows my mind how these people think. They're friggin' nuts.
This measure, especially...
But I mean, it's also the people who believe there's like 80 different genders, right? So like, yeah, the bar's kind of low for these libs.
We have so little House time left before the summer recess.
We think it's a crisis. We think that what is going to happen if we do not get inflation and interest rates under control now, that in 2025, 2026, and 2027, when this massive bubble of mortgages comes up for renewal, they're going to be hit with higher interest rates, and we're going to have massive bankruptcies. The taxpayer will be on the hook through CMHC, and it could cause massive financial and economic instability. The time to avoid that is running out, and that's why today the government needs to introduce a plan and a timeline to balance the budget to lower interest rates and inflation, and they need to cancel the carbon tax increases.
So what do you guys think of Pierre's answer to that question? Dancing around, saying Trudeau doesn't complete things. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Let's go see what Twitter had to say about Pierre Poilievre's responses to Justin Trudeau's alleged teaching scandal. Let's go see what Twitter has to say about this. Our first tweet comes from Roro, who says, "Where facts don't matter has Trudeau government written all over it. They don't answer questions. They speak in gobbledygook, virtue signaling garbage." Great tweet, by the way, because that is 100% accurate. How about this one from Bagel Boy Superstar saying, "Not sure why he has to clarify anything. We all know something happened at West Point Academy. Teachers usually finish the academic year instead of leaving midterm." I said that earlier. Absolutely true. JT throws mud all the time now. It's coming back to him. I mean, do you guys know anyone who's left as a teacher halfway through the school year? Is that like normal? I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me in the comments. I don't think that's normal at all. That's super rare. Outdoors says, "Of course, the far alt-left fascist reporters protecting their money source." Maybe that's why they're not actually asking the questions as to why Justin Trudeau left halfway through the school year. Man, Pierre Poilievre's doing the job of the reporters. He's doing their job. They're not asking the questions. Pierre's asking the questions. Maybe Pierre should go work for the Toronto Star or whatever. No, we need him to be our next prime minister. I need to know in the comments. What do you guys think of the way Pierre Poilievre answered that question? Were you guys hoping that Pierre would push it a little bit deeper? Does Pierre now look hesitant to get into that topic? I want to know in the comments what you guys think about this. If you guys enjoyed my coverage, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my video, to my channel. Liking the video will push it out so more people see it. Subscribe to my channel, avoid the censorship from Trudeau, and I will see you guys at the next one. Peace.